Alright, hello, my name is Joseph McCraw, and I'm going to be reviewing the movie Seeds of Destruction. This movie was directed by Paul Ziller and was released on the TV in 2011. The movie begins with an older-looking gentleman in a garden lighting a cigarette. He blows the cigarette smoke onto a leaf, a pretty big leaf, that begins to shake, and he says that the leaf purified the air of the cigarette smoke. The movie says this plant came from the Garden of Eden, said it was stolen by Adam before they were kicked out. Seeds, they grow over 30 miles an hour and seek to destroy all the Earth's pollution. The movie mainly focused on two environmental activists, or like teenagers. I don't think it gave an exact age, but they look like teenagers. Who, they begin the movie, they're trying to catch people dumping pollution at a mining site or something like that. Instead, they watch a secret transaction and they record it. The transaction is for one of these seeds stolen from the Garden of Eden. The transaction goes bad, and the seed is dropped onto the ground where it's given free reign to grow as much as it wants. Its goal is to get rid of the Earth's population. It was dropped in a highly polluted, did I say population? I meant pollution. It was dropped in a highly polluted area where pollution had been dumped, so it started out growing very rapidly. This is where the disaster really begins and the movie starts. Director Paul Ziller has directed many movies in the early 2000s, but this is one of his most popular. I think it's the third most popular movie that he's made. Most of his movies tend to fly under the radar, and they don't receive a lot of funding. So honestly, wasn't very excited to watch this movie. But I liked it. I liked the movie, honestly. The graphics and special effects, they were pretty good. Don't get me wrong, wasn't a Marvel movie. It wasn't insanely good effects, but considering, I think the CGI, I think it was acceptable. Like, the ground cracking as the roots were growing towards people, I think it looked pretty real. Although, when the ground would stop cracking, the roots would go up into the sky, or go up out of the ground and try to attack people. That looked really weird and looked very good. Okay, at one point they used fighter jets, and the jets looked pretty good. I think they used like actual jets, but like the fighting that they did, the missiles that they shot at the roots, looked pretty weird. They ended up flying into the root and exploding. Looked pretty weird. Didn't look like the best, but you know, it was all right. The camera work, that is a big part. The camera work was pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever the director wanted us to know that like some type of action was going on, the roots were growing towards you, they're getting close, something like that, like camera would just shake very rapidly, and it got pretty annoying throughout the movie because it would happen all the time. Also, throughout the movie, the camera was it was slightly shaky, which was pretty easy to overlook the first time, but second time watching it, I saw it, and it was pretty annoying. Other than that, though, the cinematography was pretty good. I think there was a lot of different contrasting shots, a lot of good-looking scenes, and altogether it looked pretty good. After I watched the movie the first time, I decided to look up the cast, and most of them are Canadian actors, but still, I had not heard of any of them. I had not heard of any movies any of them had been in, or anything like that. But I would say that the acting is probably the highlight of the movie. The actors did a great job. They conveyed emotion very well. They set the tone of the movie, and I thought they did pretty good job. Even despite the oftentimes odd dialogue that the director would have in there, but I think they did pretty good. Overall, let's say I liked the movie. If I had to give it a rating, I'd give it like a 5.5 out of 10. But I don't think I would ever recommend this movie to my friends or family. It's not a bad movie, there's a lot of better movies out there. Wouldn't want one of my friends wasting an hour and a half watching this when they could be doing something else, you know. Altogether, wasn't a bad movie, wasn't a great movie, but yeah.